Most educators would agree that a key goal is to prepare students for college and career. But what exactly does that mean? In Fast Company, Lydia Dishman reported about the jobs of the future. She asked an 18-year-old what kind of job she was expecting to get after she got out of college, and the response was surprising. "I don't know," she told me. "I don't think it's been invented yet." She's probably right about that. The fastest growing jobs are in user experience design, iOS and Android development, and business intelligence, some of which didn't even exist in 2007. So how can we prepare students for jobs that don't even exist yet? Well, every job is going to have problems. That's one constant. And every job is going to have people. That's another constant. Students who are able to work with problems and with people are going to be able to succeed in the workplace. Let's start by looking at problems. Well, we have to start with critical thinking. Critical thinking is focused, linear, intentional, logical, and systematic. But critical thinking on its own won't solve most problems. We also need creative thinking. Creative thinking is sort of the opposite. It's divergent, nonlinear, intuitive, emotional, and organic. Students who are able to think critically and creatively are able to solve problems. They start on the critical side by defining the problems they need to solve. Then they move to the creative side, brainstorming solutions. Afterward, they plan and research their solution. Next, they develop the solution. Then they evaluate the solution, and finally improve upon it. I like to think of critical thinking and creative thinking as two pistons that drive the engine of problem solving. Students who are able to do both kinds of thinking back and forth are able to solve all kinds of problems. So we've seen how we can get them to solve problems. How can we teach them to work with other people? That's where communication comes in. Communication involves listening and speaking, reading and writing. But communicating isn't enough on its own. Once you've communicated ideas, you also need to work with other people to get those ideas accomplished. That's called collaborating. It involves deciding, delegating, producing, and reporting. Working in a group to accomplish a goal. So once we put collaborating, communicating, creative thinking, and critical thinking together, we have the ability to solve problems and to work with other people to do so. To learn more about the 4 C's, look at any of the levels of the Inquire Student Handbook and Teacher's Guide, elementary, middle, or high school. Tell us what you'd like to know about Inquire and 21st Century Skills. Email us at contact@thoughtfullearning.com.